Record-breaking day for Karim Benzema then as Real Madrid win by 4-2. What that means is that Karim Benzema becomes the 4th top scorer in the history of La Liga, surpassing Hugo Sanchez, still behind Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. But incredible stuff from the Frenchman, who, Luis, I think it's fair to say when he first arrived at Real Madrid and we were to tell people, look, this guy is going to be this good, I don't think many would believe you.
No, not really. Much more when he got in from the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, and he was the man in charge of providing to Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he was good. We all enjoyed it. We could see the talent, the ability, the football intelligence, but I think no one was expecting that he will one day maybe win a Ballon d'Or, even though that we've seen fantastic performances along the way of Karim Benzema. But that kind of experience of being on the shades of Cristiano Ronaldo and being wearing the Real Madrid jersey for such a long time kind of gave him the leadership that he's got now, that he shows every single weekend. He is the key man, he is the main player, and of course right now the top scorer.
Stevie talks about a football brain. Benzema is kind of the epitome of that, isn't it? In the way that he's changed his game as his kind of life as a footballer has gone on.
Yeah, his game has evolved. And knowing full well what the players are around him and how does he adapt his game to those players and to that team. So when Cristiano Ronaldo is there, you adapt your game to that. This guy's going to score the goals. What can I do to help him? And what can I do to take advantage of the fact that he's on the field? Now it's different. The responsibility is different, and he has taken that challenge on. He is very much the natural outlet for this team in the attack. When they're in trouble, they find him. He resolves an issue. Then he springs a pass out into wide areas. It's second to none in the world. He has a lot of tap-ins. How does that happen? Is it just because Vinicius is really good at crossing the ball or Rodrigo is really good at finding him? No. You have to bait defenders to go into different spaces so that then you can find yourself open. And he does that just as well as anybody else.
Luis, how much will he care about winning the Pichichi, the top scorer in Spain this season? 2 behind Lewandowski, of course.
At the end, we are talking about a striker that for many years he's been scoring some goals. There's been a lot of concerns about him. He will kind of fit after Cristiano Ronaldo leaving to become that main striker. And right now, after what he did last year and winning also the Ballon d'Or, now it's something that this season maybe they have the chance of winning Champions League, maybe they have the chance of Copa del Rey. But definitely when you are a striker and you have the chance of winning a trophy for yourself, yes, you wanted to win. And Benzema, even though that he's been always the assistant, the player who feed the other ones maybe to score goals, you can see during this couple of months, he wants the ball, he wants to score, he gets the penalty, he's around. And today, one of the goals that we saw, the one from the pass from Rodrigo, you can see everybody's watching what happened with Rodrigo, and he's moving around, floating, waiting for that ball, desperate to receive it. So that shows that he's hungry to get another trophy and to be a top scorer.
Just keep needling it, and he is always just ready to erupt. And for the second time running, he's picked up a booking, albeit being fouled, but not in a way that I think warranted the reaction. And that is something that I think Vinicius Jr. now has to contain a whole lot better. As his importance in Real Madrid grows, so will the attention.
Well, that's why we're talking about it. We're not picking on him, but it's because he's so good.
Absolutely. No, he is that good, but to that point, opponents now know how easily it is. As I say, it rolled the clock by maybe 2 or 3 months, we were talking about far more physicality, far more brutal challenges. Now it's just come and bump him every now and then, just say something in his ear, and he's going to react. And he has to realize and recognize how good he is, and that's the kind of attention that that talent inevitably draws, and you have to be able to dismiss it.
The teammates will say all the right things when asked about Vinny Jr. I can guarantee you that there are guys in that locker room that are tired of this. And tired of this.
Well, Sid alluded to that, didn't he? Pitch side, when we asked him about it, he said that you see players just almost turning their back on it.
Because you have enough. You want to stick up for your teammate, right? He's your priority. But when your teammate is the one that is now initiating the drama, the stress, you don't need it.
No.
As a team, Real Madrid doesn't need any more attention or negative attention for that matter, right? So you don't need Vinicius Jr. to be focusing on the opponent, on the referee, on the fans, on the controversy. Nobody needs that. Vinny Jr. doesn't need it. The teammates don't need it. And in particular, today, there was a play that I thought was representative of what Vinny Jr. has become. Really good player in the attack, dominant 1v1 situations, and then he got frustrated. Next sequence of play, he has the ball. He thinks he's being fouled. He stops playing. Referee doesn't give a foul. It ends up being a chance for Almeria. Again, if I'm a defending teammate, if I'm a tracking midfielder that now has to run back because you stopped playing, because now you're being petulant, now you're affecting my game and you're affecting the outcome for the team. That has to stop.
And Luis, there are some big games, of course, coming up for Real Madrid. 2 against Manchester City, Osasuna next weekend in the Copa del Rey. As an opposition player, how much do you look to try and take advantage of that short fuse?
Yes, of course. We are going to try to get him out of focus. He's a player who now gets distracted very easily. If I pull his jersey, if I kick him a little bit, if I complain, if I talk to him, there is a player that is so dangerous when he's on the ball. But when he receives it, if you are close to him, he's one of those players he doesn't like to be touched. And the opponent, the only way that can do to stop you is to grab you, to hold you, to get you out of focus and making distraction for Real Madrid. Not only for Vinicius, for the whole team, because it's been a foul, it's been a talk to the referee, it's been a talk to the crowd. So at the end, I think that if you are Manchester City and you are the opponent, I'm going to go to talk to him and say, listen, talk to him, grab him, make him a game uncomfortable. That's the only way that you can stop Vinicius. If he's on the right set of mind, if he's concentrate on, I'm going to be dangerous today. We saw the other day, he got angry, grabbed the ball, dribbled 3 players and set up a goal. That's Vinicius. That's the best player that we've seen so far this season. And Vinicius Jr. can be like that. If he loses the focus, it's not going to be enough for Real Madrid to go through.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.